Today I'm going to announce the winner of the DSM headlight giveaway. Um, this person guessed within 28 of the actual number that I have pre-selected. And let me explain a little bit about what this number was originally. So, the way that I came up with the winning number is I calculated the total number of days that I owned my Eclipse, and that was the roof. That was, yo, giving away some headlights here in just a few minutes. Anyways, so the way that I set up the contest, I guess, is I selected the roof to be the total number of days that I owned my Eclipse, and the winning number was unfortunately not the year of the DSM, because then we would have had a ton of winners. A lot of people guessed 1996, 1997, 1998, 99. There was a ton of those guesses, and every time somebody came in with that guess, I was like, man, I feel bad because it's way off, but it is a good guess. Like, I understand why you guys chose that. Anyways, the number that I selected was the number of days that I have owned the GTO up until this exact point, and that was 1152. So, that being said, the winning guess was 1124, and that was a guy by the name of, I believe his name is Ron. He is on Instagram as rekt_DSM. That's REKD_DSM. But, he's got these headlights. So congratulations to you, man. Thank you so much for participating. Thank you, everybody, for participating. Thank you, everybody, for following, for subscribing, for all the comments. It was nice, honestly, chatting with all the people that I've chatted with. But before you leave, I'm going to be announcing another giveaway, and that is I'm going to be giving away a set of fog lights. Unfortunately, I can't do another set of headlights just right now, but a set of DSM 2GB. Unfortunately, 2GA people do not apply, but 2GB Eclipse people, if you're interested in winning a set of fog lights, I will be dropping the official video. I guess I'm going to make a quick, rules and whatnot for this one. Probably next week sometime I will drop that. But if you're interested in winning, make sure you stay tuned. The rules are probably going to be very similar to this one. So subscribe, follow, comment, whatever. Trying to grow the channel, so that's what I'm going to do. But dude, these headlights are absolutely dope. I have to put these caps back on it, but I will get them shipped out to you ASAP. I'm going to reach out on Instagram. We'll set something up in terms of, address and whatnot. Other than that, talking about these jewel retrofits that I'm doing, I am getting close. I don't know about getting close, but I'm getting somewhere with creating this piece that I need to create. The reason that I'm doing it this way is I want to make this insert here a 3D printable part that essentially you could do it at your, by yourself at home, and this is going to be available. All the part files are going to be available online for free. I don't care. So the way that I'm designing this is I want to create a part that you can roughly, make this cutout or something similar. I'm not sure if it's going to be exactly this exact shape, but I want to make it so that you can do a rough cutout and then print off an insert. Obviously this wouldn't do very well, but it's what I'm using to model it. And then you just basically slide it in over here. It's going to have like a little groove to where it slides in on this edge here. So it just slides in, and then I'm going to put a screw or something on the inside here So that will essentially lock that in place, and I might come up with, a couple of more pieces to make it more securely locked in here. But the reason I'm doing this is so that you can do this at home, and so you don't have to have any like precise cuts. You don't have to do, anything crazy, and then that would obviously make this much more simple for me to do as well. So I'm getting somewhere with these. I'm getting somewhere. I don't know, a little bit longer on this, and eventually we'll have something. I have the projector is modeled in CAD. I have the shroud modeled in CAD somewhat. I'm not super duper familiar with Fusion 360, so I'm having a little bit of a hard time modeling the shroud, actually, of all things. So modeling like this, I have to model this exact, cutout to be able to then create a piece that would work, in here. But I'm having a few difficulties with that, so I figured I can actually make the physical piece, and then I could just 3D scan this, and then, I would have to only model one piece instead of modeling the jewels, modeling the shroud, and then also creating, the part that I would need. So I'm going to try this way, see what happens. I'm not saying it's going to be the way that it's going to go, but, you never know. Anyways, like I said before, thank you guys so much for participating in the giveaway. If you guessed closer, let me know. I might have missed your guess, but I don't think so. Obviously, we would have to have some sort of proof on my end that I received that guess. But if you did, let me know, and we'll work something out. But anyways, Ron, congrats, man. Hopefully you get your car done sometime soon. I know you got the motor out. He's got the motor out of it, and it's basically just sitting for now, but hopefully soon he'll get the motor back into it and he'll be able to enjoy the car this summer. So thank you guys for joining. No, I'm not gonna, I don't know what that means, so I'm not gonna say it. Sorry. Anyways, thank you guys for joining. If you're interested, you can reach out and we could talk. But I'm not going to do it on this live. So thank you guys for joining. Have yourself a great rest of your day, and congrats, Ron. Peace. Boop.